Hello everyone, my name is Kirandeep Kaur and in this video we are going to talk about self-confidence. So self-confidence is something which is very important in both our professional and our personal life. Because if we are having confidence on ourselves, it helps us in every aspect basically. It makes us feel that we have the ability to do everything that we want. So let's see what all we are going to discuss in this video. First, we'll be going to study about what is basically the meaning, what is self-confidence, then what are the reasons of having low confidence, because there are many people I know who feel that they are not who are not that confident in themselves. So what is the reason for that and how to be more self-confident? So after discussing the reason, we will be seeing how can we be more self confident, how can we exhibit that we are having confidence on ourselves, then what are the benefits. Finally, after discussing all these things, we'll be studying about the benefits of being confident, because if we know the benefits, only then we'll aim, our goal will be to be confident and to achieve get success in all the aspects. So so first is, what is self-confidence? So self-confidence is a belief in one's own abilities, qualities, and judgment. So it is basically a belief, a trust on yourself. I say that if one is having trust or belief on one's ability or his or her qualities or the way they judge things, that is basically confidence. That is how you exhibit that you are a self-confident person. Then it is the assurance and positive attitude that individuals have about themselves and their capacity to achieve their goals and handle challenges. You must have seen some people who don't fear failure, or maybe who are not very indecisive. They are very sure that okay, they want this is their goal, and they know how to work for it. So those people are actually the people who have a lot of confidence, who are very confident, who are self confident. So that is why self confidence is a belief on your own abilities, on your talent, on your qualities, and your judgment. And it is a kind of trust on oneself that no matter what, I can do everything and I can achieve my goals easily. So, after understanding the meaning of self confidence, we need to understand that what is the reason why some people are not that confident. So first can be negative self-image. If you have a negative image of yourself, if you don't think very highly of yourself, that can be one of the major reasons of having a low level of confidence. So if you don't think very good about yourself, if you feel that okay, I am not good in this domain, or maybe I'm not that good in communicating with people, things like that, and you do the negative self talk, it basically leads to lowering your level of confidence. Then past failures, maybe it is something to do with your past. Maybe you may have faced a lot of challenges or maybe some failures in your life, and that can be one of the reasons for having a low level of confidence. Then criticism and rejection, maybe you have faced a lot of criticism from people who you value a lot, or maybe you have been rejected. Maybe you went for an interview, for several interviews, and because of some or the other reason you are rejected, one after the other. You may feel, you start feeling that okay, maybe I am only having some problem with myself, mere mein koi kami hai, I am not that good, and it affects your level of confidence. So criticism and rejection can also be a reason for a low level of confidence. Then childhood experiences. So a lot of people have childhood traumas, they have some experiences which affects their basically the system, the way they react, the way they talk, the way they behave in public, or maybe in even personally, it affects them in a lot of ways. So even the childhood traumas, the bad experiences of your childhood, even that can lead to a low level of confidence. Then next is unrealistic expectations. If you seek perfection, if you set unrealistic expectations from yourself or even from others, that even that can lead to a low level of confidence, because you will always aim to achieve that perfection, which is actually not possible, at least not always. So try to understand, you first need to accept that okay, you are a human, and it's very it's very natural for all of us to make mistakes, and you need to accept that everything cannot be perfect all the time. And that is why you need to understand the reality, accept the reality, and then set expectations accordingly. So having unrealistic expectations from yourself or maybe from people can lead to lower self confidence. Then lack of validation, you seek validation a lot, maybe it can be a reason, because maybe you have faced a lot of things in your childhood, and that can lead to you being always seeking some kind of validation from people. So if you are not getting that kind of validation, or maybe you are not getting that kind of recognition, maybe in your workplace or in your personal life from your friends and your loved ones, even that can lead to lead to a low level of confidence. Then social anxiety, if you feel nervous once you have to face people, once you have to, maybe you have to go to a restaurant with your friends, and you feel very anxious, you get sweaty hands, and you start feeling nervous that no, I don't want to meet people, I don't want to interact with them. That can also be one of the low level of self confidence, can also be a reason for such anxiety. So there, these are some of the reasons of having a low level of self confidence. Now, after seeing the reasons, we definitely need to learn some tips to be more confident. So first and foremost is self awareness, because if you are aware of yourself, basically you are aware of your strength, your weaknesses, you will automatically know yourself, your personality, and then you will behave accordingly, and that will definitely increase your level of confidence. So self awareness refers to the ability of an individual to recognize and understand their own thoughts, emotions, desires and experiences. So that person basically, as I said, it refers to an individual, the person who recognizes, who understands their thoughts, their emotions, their desires and experiences, their expectations. That person is basically self aware. You know your strength, you know your weaknesses, you know what goes on in your head, you know what you feel, how you feel. And then if you know this much about yourself, you will automatically behave in a better way. You will feel that you have control on yourself, the way you think, your emotions, your thought process, and that will actually increase your level of confidence. So various aspects, there are certain aspects which come under being self-aware. That is first self-identity, then self-reflection, self-consciousness, and emotional awareness. Basically, emotional awareness means that you need to be aware of your emotions. You need to understand how you react to certain situations. What are your basically what are your trigger points? So if you know that, you will have a better control over it, and that will help you with your anxiety if you have. Then self consciousness, you know, you are conscious of yourself, you are basically, you know how you want to behave in public, how you want to be seen, how you want to be perceived. You have this very clear in your mind. Then self reflection, you think about yourself, you think about your thought process, what kind of perspective you have, what kind of mindset you have. If you are aware of that, if you think about that and you try to be best at it, that will actually lead to an increase in your confidence level. And self identity, again, if you are aware of your strength, weaknesses. So basically, the first step to be more confident is to be self aware. You need to understand your strength, your weaknesses. You need to understand yourself. You need to be aware of yourself, the way you think, your thought process, the way you react, basically your emotional level, your emotions, and also your desires. What are your expectations from yourself and from others, and your experiences? You need to understand yourself completely, and then you will have a lot of control on the way you behave and the way you feel. Then enhance your self acceptance and self compassion. So accept yourself with all the imperfections. It was always said, if you accept your imperfections, only then you will start to feel confident about it. So, enhance your level of self acceptance and your self compassion, basically, your love for yourself. So, cultivate self acceptance by promoting a positive self image, think positively of yourself, and self compassion. Treat yourself with kindness, understanding, and forgiveness, acknowledging that everyone makes mistakes and faces challenges. So, love yourself. If you love yourself, only then people will find you as a person who is lovable. Only then people will value you, and this is very, very true. You need to value yourself if you want to be valued by others, and you need to love yourself if you want to be loved by others. So make sure that you are aware of yourself, you accept yourself with everything, with all your imperfections, whatever you have, and also show some compassion, show some kindness towards yourself. Then there are some more which we will discuss here. First is, like I said, identify your strengths, understand what are your plus points about your personality. It can be the way you interact, maybe your interpersonal skills, it can be your presentation skills, it can be your communication skills. So it can be anything about your personality. Even it can be, if we talk about the physical aspects, it can be your smile, or maybe the way you maintain an eye contact with people while you are communicating with them. So understand your strengths first, and once you know that, okay, I'm very good at these things, these are my plus points, these are my plus points about my personality, then you will automatically start feeling more confident. Then set realistic goals. Don't keep very, very high expectation. Don't seek perfection in everything, because if you do that, you will never be satisfied. And if this if this happens for a very prolonged period, it will lead to a lower, it will actually decrease the level of confidence. So understand what is possible within the given circumstance, and then set your goals which is actually achievable. Then face your fears. Don't hide. Just go out there and face your fears. Whatever scares you out, whatever freaks you out, don't worry. Just go out and face it. And once you win over it, I assure you, you will feel very much confident. Then practice self care, something which is we which something which we read a lot on social media, that practice self care. If you are feeling low, do some self care. So actually do that, it actually works. Maybe it for you, it can be yoga, maybe for you it can be working out, or maybe just for girls it can be anything, just pampering yourself. So make sure that you practice self care, do whatever make you feel good. uh, Go for a workout, go for a walk, whatever makes you happy, do that. Then practice positive self talk. Always say positive things about yourself and about everybody, because it is like we you must have heard about manifestation affirmations. It actually works like that. So the more positive you will speak, the more positive things will happen for you, things will happen for you in your favor. So that is why practice a positive self talk, because it will send a message to your brain that everything is fine, and you will automatically again feel more confident. Then embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Don't be disheartened if you face any failure, because failures are actually a part of life. It is not possible for us to win in every situation. From failures, we get to learn a lot, because once if we fail at something, we understand that, okay, what was the point where we lacked, and then for the next time we can work on it, and of course we can win over that. So embrace failures as a learning opportunity, learn from your mistakes, don't be disheartened, don't feel that, okay, I am good for nothing. No, of course not. Learn from that, and next time win in that situation. Then surround yourself with positive people. So it affects your mindset. Be there with people who are very positive, who have a very optimistic approach towards life, because those kind of people will send such vibrations, and you will automatically feel good around them. Then celebrate progress. So try to celebrate each and every progress, even if it it is a very small one. Celebrate it, you will feel positive. it will motivate you, and it will make you feel that okay, if I have achieved this, I can achieve even more. So it will work on your confidence again. Then improve your skills and knowledge. If you are updated with the skills, with the knowledge, whatever, in whichever domain you are working in, it will actually increase your level of confidence. Think of your time when maybe you were supposed to give a presentation somewhere, or maybe you were to asked to give a speech somewhere, and you were first when you were just told that okay, on maybe on Tuesday you're going to give a presentation on something. At that time you must have felt very nervous, but think of the time when you actually were prepared for the presentation. You prepared the whole PPT and the way you will be starting with it. At that time, how were you feeling? I am pretty sure that you must be feeling very, very confident. Why so? Because you were having the knowledge and you were already prepared for it. So that is why always try to improve your level of knowledge and your skills. Because if you are updated, you will never feel that, okay, I may not know things. If you are updated, you will definitely know things, right? So it will improve again, it will work for the confidence. Then practice good posture and body language. It works a lot if you have if you hold your body in the right way, if you use your hand gestures, your facial expressions, if you make use of the body language, and also if you if your posture is good, it will also show that you are a confident person. So these are some of the tips that actually helps you. These are these are some real life tips that helps you in building a good level of confidence, and it will definitely make you feel more positive about yourself. Next, once we have seen the reasons and the tips for improving for increasing the level of confidence, now we need to understand what are the benefits, because once we know the benefits, we will definitely work for that. So first is positive mindset. So if you are confident, you will automatically feel very positive. You will take everything in an optimistic way, and that will show, it will actually be you will be able to exhibit that kind of vibrations, and the other people who are there, they will be able to actually understand that this person is very confident and is having a positive mindset. So confidence actually helps you in getting, in being a person who is very positive, who is very optimistic. Then next is improved performance. A confident person is never scared of anything, and that is why that person's performance is always better than others. So if you are confident, if you have that confidence in yourself, you will be able to do things in the best possible way, and that will actually show in the way you perform at maybe at meetings or at presentations or anything whatever you deal with. Then increased resilience. Resilience basically means after the failure, when there are some people who get disheartened once they face some kind of a failure, but then there are some people who don't give up even after facing some kind of failures, setbacks. They get back, and they work even harder to achieve their goal. That is called resilience. So increased resilience, if you are confident, if you are a self confident person, you will actually be able to show more zeal towards achieving your goals, towards doing whatever you want to. You will be much more resilient. Then better interpersonal relationship. A confident person is very good in communication. If you ever observe, maybe you must have known somebody who is very confident. Maybe that person is in your workplace, or maybe that person is a friend of yours. You must be knowing somebody who's very confident, and I would say that pay some attention to them, the way they talk to people, the way they interact with people. I'm pretty sure that they must be very good at it, because it is actually one of the benefits of being confident. If you are confident, your interpersonal relationships would be much much better. Then next is increased motivation and initiative. A confident person is always motivated and takes the initiative. That person is not scared of anything. They will, that person will be the one who will take initiative to do things, and also a person who is always motivated. Then greater influence and leadership skills. Confidence exhibits leadership skills, and also it influences people. we even if अगर आप अपने बारे में सोचो कि suppose you are there in a presentation and there is a person who is giving the presentation on the stage. If that person is very confident, even you will feel that okay, you are actually influenced by that person. You will feel okay, मुझे ऐसे ही बनना है, मुझे ऐसी presentation देनी है. That is the power of being self confident. Then improved mental and emotional well being. If you are confident, you will automatically be healthy from your head. You will be feeling mentally and emotional well-being. Then increased creativity and innovation. Again, it increases one's creativity level. Also, the way that person takes part in innovating things, it works on that as well. It improves that. Then better decision making. A confident person, as I said, is not indecisive. That person is very sure on, he has a belief on his judgment. So that person is automatically very, very good in decision making. Then enhanced self fulfillment. A person who is confident will definitely feel self, that person will be very contented. That person will feel कि okay, मैं satisfied हूँ जो भी चीज है मेरे पास उससे. So that is the feeling of self fulfillment. That person will be happy with wherever he is, whatever he is doing, and however he is, in whichever way he is dealing with things. So that is self fulfillment. So person who is self confident will automatically be very, very self fulfilled and will be very motivated for everything. So, for the conclusion, I would like to say that self confidence is not about being perfect or having unwavering certainty, but it's about embracing your strength, acknowledging your limitations, and cultivating a positive belief in yourself. So, you need to first understand, know yourself. You need to understand your strength, your weaknesses. Once you know that, you will have a hold over yourself. You need to understand your emotions, your thought process, your mindset. And once you have understood yourself, you will automatically be more aware and you will be able to take good decisions, and that will make you feel much more positive. Do not aim for perfection. Always try to give your 100% at whatever you are doing. That will help you feel more confident about yourself. So thank you very much, and I hope this video is helpful for you. So, and do make sure that you use these tips which I have given here in the video. Thank you.